noticed about San Antonio, because we're such a big tourist city, over the decades, is that there is often a feeling from the establishment that we just can't tell the truth about these things.
Right.
But the truth is, Mother Nature is moving us into a desert. Spectrum News had a special that showed that the average summer temperature in San Antonio will be 108. That's equivalent to the United Arab Emirates, which means our climate is becoming a desert. So you already see Arizona's not embarrassed. Arizona still has tourists. And Maricopa County keeps track of their heat-related deaths. It's just a reality that you've got a warm climate, and you need to document these things better. I don't know if it's a work issue, a staffing issue, equipment issue. I don't know, but I'm going to try to delve into what is the issue. I think most of us see this as a pretty easy layup, but let's not forget that while we're getting those documented deaths in the medical examiner's office, we should also be making better use of planting trees in our urban core, and we need to figure out how to better deploy resources. That's why I proposed the LINK project to cool down the heat island of the baseball stadium that's going to end up being a concrete cooking bowl in our downtown core. It's going to raise the temperature of the downtown corridor when that concrete is up for our unhoused. I said we need to cool it down, use that air conditioner condensate from the hotels and recycle that water and get those trees planted downtown, green it up. We can turn it around. I don't want you to think this is an endless story. Medellin decreased their average temperature by 2 degrees by planting trees. So we need to be doing things that are, lowering greenhouse gases, providing shade, and also providing protection for the unhoused.
Teri?
Yeah, in terms of the council consideration request that we drafted in collaboration with community is working its way through the bureaucratic process, and what the council consideration request is seeking is for city staff to analyze what are other practices, and the commissioners already cited and community cited those examples in which track heat related deaths. And ultimately city staff is going to present to council what policy changes, if there's a need for financial support to implement the policy recommendations, but that process is working its way, but it needs to run parallel with the housing conversation about where housing bond dollars are going to go. How soon can we have that conversation about a bond? Because 2027 will be here sooner than later, but it's a long way away. And when we talk about the RFP process and allocating those dollars to projects, we're looking into like 2034, 35 in terms of the construction of projects with those dollars, and the time is now. There's an urgency for us to continue to invest and start breaking ground in terms of projects. So I believe that both are going to be running parallel at the same time, the advocacy of needing investment dollars in affordable housing, as well as the policy working its way through the council process.